This is the news that everyone has been hoping for. We've got Alyssa Cristelli. She was actually on her way to the press conference. Alyssa, you pulled over so you could bring us this news. Tell us what you know.
We certainly did, Kelsey and Amanda. We were en route to that update press conference that was set to just give updates on the developments. And minutes later, we have now learned that Danilo Cavalcante has been captured by Pennsylvania State Police. Take a look up there. You can see overhead, choppers are flying up above. You can hear those noises. So what we know right now is that at 9:30, there will be a press conference announcing details of his capture. It was a very scary night here in Overbrook, and now I've been watching residents continuing to wake up and see this debris in the street. They're pointing to it and they're chatting about it with nearby neighbors. You can see up ahead here, we actually have some pieces of the bumper lying in the sidewalk, as well as some of that yellow caution tape from the scene last night. Just days after the holiday, Ocean City's Mayor Gillian making big moves, putting a stop to those potential plans teens may have had to hang out on the boardwalk this summer or drink underage. This comes after Ocean City Police responded to 999 calls for incidents that happened this weekend. For the Braves, it's going to be tough because it's not just the Phillies that the Braves are against, it's the entire city of Philadelphia. And those of us from Philly know that this can be a tough but passionate crowd, and I would certainly not want to be on the opposing team tonight against the Phils. Well, it was a big day yesterday, not just for Sherelle Parker, but also for the city of Philadelphia. Parker's Democratic primary win is breaking barriers within itself, being that she is the first woman to ever do so, to get that nomination for Philadelphia mayor. Maybe that white Christmas isn't in the cards for us, but there's certainly plenty of winter weather to go around. If you take a look here at the board at PHL International Airport, you can see that we're already experiencing some delays and cancellations of flights. As of now, we are up to 9 delayed flights and 10 cancellations. The city of Philadelphia has officially brought down that box that for 2.5 years was hiding the statue of Christopher Columbus here in Marconi Plaza. Now, according to reports, this is in compliance with a court order. Reportedly, spectators were even cheering as it came down last night around 9:30. They're just trying to get in and get out. A lot of people with their families just getting ready to get some gas and some snacks or quick things before they go off for their travel. Like you guys said earlier, trying to get some gifts done. But I think the blast may be nearing closer and closer to us, though we're supposed to really get the brunt of it later this afternoon, obviously into the weekend. I spoke with one traveler this morning who said it's already starting to affect her commute. Kelsey, that 1957 murder of a young boy has been a mystery for decades, but now Philadelphia police say they are finally able to identify the child involved in that boy-in-the-box homicide. They say they will reveal new information tomorrow morning. Jen, that's right. National transportation officials are investigating the cause of that fatal plane collision at the Dallas Air Show on Saturday. That crash playing out in front of spectators and ultimately killing everyone on board of those two planes. Oh gosh, guys. All right, I'm doing it.
There we go.
Nick and Amanda.
I mean, Alyssa, thank you so much. You're fantastic, Alyssa.
Amazing.
So tell me about, what is this? This caught my eye.
This is our pina colada French toast.
Pina colada?
It's full encrusted, and it has coconut. It's very, very good.
Wow.
Can you taste that? Nice and fluffy.
Okay, I wouldn't think to put pina colada in French toast, but it's amazing.
Well, my Italian heart is happy because we are at a pasta factory. It's in the heart of South Jersey, and you wouldn't believe what's inside. They are making pasta for people all around the world.
Fans are ready. They're getting in there. They're waiting to get their merch. We're going to bring you back more as we have it. But what an exciting moment for all these Swifties. They're exhausted, but all they've got to do is get to that truck. It's in sight, and they're going to get that merch. I'll send it back to you.
Oh, my gosh, Alyssa, this is so great.
2 a.m.
That is dedication.
2 a.m.
Go
when we
with
woke
the
up.
people,
That's
Alyssa.
when we
Go
woke
with
up.
the people.
Go get the merch, Alyssa. You done with the line.
All right, here we go. There are not really many waves now, guys, to really pick me up. Woo! I'm falling and it's ankle deep. That's a problem.
You're killing it.
Dennis says I'm killing it, so that must mean that I'm killing it.
I've never seen anyone surf in this direction before.
He said I've never seen anyone surf in this direction. Listen, Dennis, this is why they pay me the big
you got
bucks.
up first try.
Here at PHL 17. Dennis, thank you. Oh, no! The emergency brake was on. We're off the emergency brake. Guys, they should kick me out of this parking garage. I don't even know how I got my license, but I do know I'm having a great time here. Well, unfortunately, lots of problems out there on our majors right now. Let's head first to 76 westbound between Montgomery Drive and Roosevelt Boulevard. Take a look at this. It is still bumper to bumper jammed here on 76. That's because of a crash that's now blocking our two center lanes. We have PennDOT on scene. We see police on scene, lots of flashing lights. And, well, looking a little cloudy here behind us on this live look at the Tacony Palmyra. You can see that is opening right now. We have a southbound ship coming through, so that may cause you some delays. You'll want to take the Betsy Ross Bridge to avoid that. We did see that come through the Burlington-Bristol earlier this morning.
Got a check of those roadways. We're seeing some issues.
Sure are, Monica, absolutely. Here on State Road, this incident that happened here, the downed utility pole between Princeton Ave and Longshore Ave, just off of 95 southbound. So that downed utility pole that came onto a driver that was in their car. Day 13 in the search for escaped inmate Daniello Cavalcante. The search continues as police are still on the ground storming the northern section of Chester County. This morning, officials gave an update on the developments of the last 24 hours. They tell us that Cavalcante is in fact still armed with a rifle. Residents being asked to stay indoors if they can, but overall, to stay vigilant, to lock their homes and lock their cars.
We have always considered him to be a risk. We just now absolutely know that he has a weapon.
Now, police say Cavalcante has a .22 caliber rifle with a scope and a flashlight on it. Authorities believe they have him cornered in a 2 to 3 mile area. A homeowner in East Natmill Township on Coventryville Road encountered Cavalcante last night as he caught him in his garage.
And at 10:10 p.m., a call was received from a resident on Coventryville Road indicating a short Hispanic male, no shirt and wearing dark pants, had entered his garage while the homeowner was in it.
Now, that homeowner then fired shots at Cavalcante with his pistol, but he was able to steal that rifle from the home first. Now, there were multiple reports of sightings of Cavalcante overnight. A warning was then sent to residents in East Natmill and South Coventry Township via the emergency alert system at 6:22 a.m., notifying them that Cavalcante is still armed, to try to remain indoors, and that local schools at the O&J Roberts School District would be closed.
It's not a matter of just charging into the woods and knowing that, it's that away. It's a matter of trying to track him. It's a matter of sweeping methodically through the woods, checking buildings and so forth. We don't have the luxury of just charging up the nearest trail and hoping that's the direction he went.
Now, officials saying tactical teams are being rotated out and replaced with fresh teams. Currently, there are upwards of 500 law enforcement officers engaged. Officials saying they have no reason to believe that Cavalcante is injured, that he is just trying to survive and avoid being captured. We do know that the radius that Cavalcante is cornered in right now is very close to where he dumped that van that he stole just a couple of days ago. So police are still on the ground right now, searching everywhere through that area to try to find him. Reporting in Chester County, I'm Alyssa Cristelli.